I'm obsessed. It's been a while since I've made an update video. It's been a while since I've even uploaded anything. What, a week or two? 2-3 weeks? Maybe a month. I figured it was time that I updated people and put something out, so I figured an update video is a good one. What have I done recently? I finished the Fallout with Junkrat series finally. That was God knows how long that took, because I would start it and then stop it and then start it and stop it. And that was because, as mentioned in the videos, I would try my hardest to edit them and put them up in 15-20 minute increments, these heavily edited videos, like with silly skits throughout the whole thing. And then, because I do all of this on my own virtually, it would take so much of my time. So then I went through the opposite issue, where I would just upload things in 4-hour increments and hardly touch them at all. And then after some feedback, people seemed to like something in the middle. So what I've tried to do now, and what I will probably continue doing unless I get future feedback and people want something, and I'll try to compromise somewhere in the middle, is I'll upload in 2-hour increments, and I'll cut out all the dead air. You know, so if I go to the bathroom or something like that, or if there's just flat out 30 minutes of me running around in a circle with my head cut off and I don't know what I'm doing, I'll try to cut that out. Other than that, I was working with game dev for a little game called Zaktor's Realm. I'll put a link for that for his Twitter, and probably I'll try to find it on Steam, if it's on Steam yet, because I think he wants that wish listed. I can't really say too much because I don't know specifics on what roles I'll be doing, and we haven't written everything up yet, and nothing is official yet. But he's a good guy. I've met him in person. He's a fun indie dev sort of dude. The game itself looks fun. It looks like some kind of Skyrim Oblivion meets Baldur's Gate. Bit of history thrown in there, and what is it called? Monty Python. That's it. Yeah, and I mentioned that stuff to him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's pretty much hit the nail on the head there," because it's got some cool medieval fantasy to it, but it's definitely got the humor involved. So I like that. I think that's a recipe for a good little game. And he'll be visiting PAX, and that should be the 6th to the 8th of October. I plan to go there myself, so if you end up checking his booth out, feel free to let him know who sent you. And I'll be around the con as well. I'll try to put a picture up of what I'll be dressing as. This was me helping out at a recent event as well. I can't show too many pictures of this because I don't want to dox my friends' faces, even though they're all over social media, but I didn't ask for consent, so it's only fair. I celebrated my birthday recently, so that was a thing. Thank you to those who wished me well, and those who attended and all that jazz. That also put me in a bit of a lazy spell, but yeah. Who's counting? Who's counting that? In regards to future work, I'm trying to suss out future work, because my normal jobs haven't been giving me hours. Tried calling up. They said, just wait. I'm like, okay, nothing's happening. I don't want to necessarily go looking for more normal work, because at around this time, that's when a lot of my contract work comes out, such as, you know, the Hallowscream spooky stuff, or my Santa work. That kind of stuff I can usually really depend on. So if I go starting a normal job, and then like, okay, we want you for these hours, and then they're like, I can't work those hours because I've just recently got another job. Well, why did you bother coming to us then? That sort of deal. So I'm floating that around, and also voice work as well. So I can't just jump into a normal full-time job, because sometimes an acting gig will just want you to come in. But anyway, I've been working with resin as well. Here are some examples. I don't know if they will come out very well. This is a random one that I started. Looks kind of okay, even though the front of it is very distorted and kind of crinkly. And then you look at the back, and it's some weird sort of Dr. Seuss bukkake mess. I then got a little bit better, and I just tried shoving hammer beads in there. And that one was a bit better, but there's little air pockets in there. I then figured out how you can kind of fix up resin by going over it again. I also found out you can paint over resin as well with resin. At least sometimes you can. And this is like a more recent one. Yes, bitches! And yeah, my artist likes this character, so I'll probably send that to them. I basically just took the sticky Sharpie bit out of a pin and just shove that in resin. That's been my meme recently with my friends. Just stick it in resin if you don't know what else to do with it. And that's been one of my hobbies on the side. I've been doing a bit of Guild Wars 2. That's recently what I've been streaming as of late on Twitch, which is generally on Fridays, 10 AM Sydney Australian time. I've played through the Secrets of the Obscure campaign, and I gave a quick little, opinion review thing on that. And I don't know if I'm going to upload that. Maybe I will. I've been very picky with the kind of stuff that I upload, if you couldn't tell as of yet, which is one of my issues that I'm hoping to figure out and get in on soon. In regards to that, I think that pretty much sums up things that I've done recently. In regards to future plans, I plan to suss out and work out future work. Pretty sure my December work is sorted. Got to work out October work as well, especially if I'm going to PAX. I'm going to be attending a future event to support a friend. Pretty sure I already showed a picture at this point of what I'll be looking like there. I'm going to try and upload more content, of course. I'm going to treat the channel again more like a hobby rather than a job, because, as mentioned, I don't really get paid for this sort of deal. I do have my patrons, which is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. It's not exactly enough to pay an editor or to keep me afloat, so I do have to try and look after myself. But that does help me come back full circle and cover things for the channel and myself. But I think the more I treat it like a hobby, which is how it originally started, same thing with the streaming, the more better content you'll end up getting in the long run, and more steady flow people will end up seeing as well, rather than like one edited video and then nothing for a while, or like a bunch of stuff and then nothing for a while. I plan to do more vlogs, because people ask for vlogs. Quick reviews, so then I'm not dwelling on something for too long, and then you've got more stuff in the future that way. Funny Let's Plays with friends, like what we're doing with Outfoxed and all that. And I've got a few edited stuff, so edited things that I wanted to upload, which I do intend to put those out, such as like a Halloween special video that I was supposed to put out years ago. And there was a scammer video that I asked a friend to do, and they've been busy with life, so that's okay. So I will do that myself and upload that in the future. I'll be heading to PAX, as mentioned, so that'll be the 6th to the 8th of October this year. So if you see me around, feel free to say hello. If not, head to Zaktor's Realms booth, and you'll probably see me around there. The streams, or stream games, I'll be streaming probably as usual, Fridays, 10 AM, Sydney Australian time, give or take, because I'm trying to take things as more of a hobby now, look after myself, but still give people stuff that they want. I'm going to keep auditioning, get more voice work. There have been things I've auditioned for that have gone through, fell through. Nothing I can really talk about yet, unfortunately. But, yes, other than that, upload more to my social medias, Instagram, TikTok, I'll be putting up silly skits on there like I normally do. Then Twitter, Discord, Patreon, that sort of stuff for more update stuff. So when I'm streaming, when content is released, what I'm doing at the moment. If you want to keep updated, use that stuff. And I'll likely be playing more Digimon and Guild Wars 2, because those are the two ways that I seem to be spending my time when I have free time. Other than that, thank you all very much for your patience. Hope you're enjoying yourselves, and have a good one, peeps. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.